Say, can you feel how my dress run? My silk always flows like a slave.
Gentlemen, let's make something extremely clear. We are in a war. We just don't see the enemy. The enemy are the outside forces trying to permeate into our psyche and destroy us with an insidious manner from the inside. Do you remember when you were young and you were told to sit down, shut up and listen? Although that was good advice in the moment and in dealing with the external world, this is not good advice when we are talking to ourselves. As you go through life, you get people who want the best for you and people who don't want the best for you, both of them criticizing you, telling you this is wrong, that is wrong, don't be stupid, don't be clumsy, don't be lazy, don't be this, don't be that. Useful things, sure, very useful things. Good ideas to take on board and to develop the character, the personality, the person we are. However, what happens is that I've noticed with myself, and perhaps with a lot of you, is that these ideas, these voices, slowly start to turn from external stimuli to internal stimuli. So the critics outside, it feels like they're sitting inside our head. Anything we do, anything that has any form of negativity, or even if something is positive, this critic is always nagging, tick, 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 tick. And that is something we need to cut out. This is the essential battle. Any man who's ambitious on self-development, trying to achieve self-mastery, needs to cut this shit out. Because when you have an external force criticizing you and an internal force criticizing you, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. We want to remove the rock. We want to remove the internal blockages. So the kind of practices that I've taken on to try to do that is being very mindful about the voices, the thoughts, the self-critique that's coming in. If it's not beneficial and positive, it needs to be cut out and shut up. And this can be done. You can talk to yourself. You can tell yourself, this is not how I talk to myself. Everybody else can talk to me however they like, but I do not talk to myself in this particular fashion. And this is something to be done consciously. You can have an internal dialogue with the voice inside and tell it to behave in a particular manner. You have to do this repeatedly and consistently, and through that, eventually that voice will become less and less, and the critic will go away. I assume the critic would go away. My critic is still there, but it has become way less than when I was younger. I was extremely depressed when I was younger, and one of the essential reasons was this critic constantly nagging at me in a very negative and destructive manner. So that's one thing. Number two is visualization and meditation. Perhaps separately. So firstly, visualization. Visualize the activities that you want to do, the person you want to become. Hopefully that is a person that is based on a certain set of principles and morals, and then have this grand visualization in your mind that allows you to become one with your vision. Okay, so after that, all the critique will come from outside. Inside ourselves, we are one unit, one fist, one warrior, not these separate people sitting inside bickering and criticizing like a bunch of fucking politicians. We're one army. So we can go more into visualization techniques in another video, but you can look it up anywhere. But ideally you want to visualize this positive, this direction that you want to go in. And meditation, third one. Meditation, prayer, all of these things, essentially they are all based on removing, not necessarily removing thought, but not judging thought, not attaching a thought, not going on a thought thread, not following the thought. Just allowing it to pass and allow your mind to be in the moment. And the easiest way to meditate is to focus on your breath, in and out. That's all I want to focus on. If thoughts come in, I allow them to pass through like a wave. I don't want to follow the thought, I don't want to surf it, I don't give a shit about it. I just charge myself and breathe. So that's a quick little take, but I think this is an idea worth exploring because you have to become one with yourself before we can meaningfully impact the outside world. And becoming that one with yourself, in my experience, is a process. Takes some effort, takes some work. So, catch you later.